Hey everybody. So this is our final video on CSS combinators. Up until now we've gone over descendant selectors. Those are selectors where you select an element if it's inside of another element. Child selectors, if you select an element that is directly inside of another element. Adjacent sibling selectors, if you select any element that comes immediately after another element. And now we're going to do general sibling selectors. Now the general sibling selector selects all elements that are siblings of a specified element. An element is a sibling of another element if they're the same parent element, so that's kind of like the same as adjacent. The difference is general means following. So not immediately following like an adjacent sibling selector, just as long as it follows. And the character you use this is called a tilde, and you guys can find it in the upper left hand corner of your keyboard. Alright, so P tilde block quote will select any block quote that comes after a P. It doesn't have to be the first one after a P, it could be as many as you have after a P. Now, the next one, H2 tilde P. Any P that comes after an H2, and you can see how it goes. TH tilde TD, any TD that comes after ATH. Alright, so let's go to the examples. Got one example for you guys. Alright, here we have, let's see what we got here. We got H1. We've got H2s, we have a div, paragraphs, and one block quote. Okay. Alright, so let's show you what these things do. Let's say we wanted to select all the paragraphs that come after an H1. Alright, so we'll type H1 tilde P. Now, here's where the H1 is. And then every paragraph that's a sibling of the H1 will be selected after it. This guy comes after it, it's a sibling. Sibling, sibling, sibling. Then these paragraphs, they're inside this div, so they're not a sibling of the H1, so they're not going to get selected. This guy is not in the div, he's a paragraph under the div, so he's a sibling. Alright, so that's that. Now let's see H2 tilde P. Okay, so this paragraph is selected. Well, first this guy. This guy's not selected because he does not come after an H2. This one does, this one does, and this one does. And this guy down here does. These four are all siblings of this H2 and they come after it. These two guys, they come after this H2. They're siblings of this H2 and they come after this guy. That's why these two are selected. Right. And let's see what else. A couple more. Block quote. Block quote tilde P. So here's the block quote. And we're selecting all paragraphs that come after it as long as they're siblings. So these two paragraphs are siblings of this block quote. This paragraph down here is a sibling of that block quote also, so they're getting selected. And these two guys, of course, they're in the div, so they are not siblings of the block quote. Right. By the way, this div is a sibling of, the block quotes and watch, I'll show you this. So let's do H1 tilde, let's do star to select everything. So this will select everything that comes after an H1. Let's try it with block quote. Everything that comes after the block quote. Right. Oh yeah, one last thing. Let's do P tilde P. So this will select any paragraph that comes after a paragraph. Any sibling paragraph that comes after an its sibling. So this guy, he doesn't come after any paragraph, so he's not selected. These three come after this paragraph, so they're selected. And this guy. And this guy comes after this paragraph, that's why he's selected. This guy comes after an H2, so he's not selected. Alright, that's about it for general sibling selectors. That is all.